All right, guys. Beautiful day today. My name is Dogba Emmanuel, Coach Emmanuel Dogba. I'm here today again to share with you loads of thoughts, very importantly, very valuable things that I believe will help you improve in the game of public speaking and the business of building your self-confidence. I'm sure you really appreciate the videos I've been putting out for the past weeks. So today I want to talk to us concerning a very important aspect of public speaking, and that is basically dealing with how to speak confidently. I'm going to be working on this series for a bit, and I hope that you follow through. No particular order. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that you need to do, some of the things you need to observe that will help you speak confidently in this business. And so today I want to share with you what I have looked at closely, and I believe is something that is going to be of great benefit to you, and that is the fact of confident body language. You see, in public speaking we talk a lot about body language, and we say that communication is in verbal and non-verbal. So you have the verbalized communication, which is what you say, and the things that people, audible communication that people hear you say. And then, of course, we have the non-verbal communication, which is gestures and the likes. We also have written communication and all of that. And so, but today I want to talk to you on how you can speak confidently. And one of the things that would help you speak confidently is your ability to speak body language, to confidently utilize your body language. It is interesting to know that your body language has a role that it plays in your capacity speaking confidently. So the first and most important thing that you need to note is your ability to maintain eye contact. Now, eye contact is very viable and valuable in the business of speaking, because it is when you maintain eye contact that your audience believe you more. You see, when you speak to people and you are able to maintain eye contact with your audience, then it means that you are confident, it means that you believe in what you're saying, it means that you are certain that the information you're dishing out is true. So, but in maintaining eye contact, there are a couple of things that you need to learn. One of them is you should not stare. Yes, a lot of people actually stare. They want to maintain eye contact and they look into somebody's eyes for more than 5 to 7 seconds. The rule is this, very simple and straightforward. If you must maintain eye contact, do not, I repeat, do not look into anyone's eyes beyond 7 seconds. 5 seconds, it's fantastic. Tops 7 seconds. And the question is, how do I count the time? How do I count the seconds? I mean, in your subconscious, you can do that. It's simple. You're talking to somebody, you're talking to a group of people. You just move from one point of the auditorium to the other. If it's a small room, move from one point of the room to the other, periodically looking into people's eyes as you communicate. When you do this for a period of 5 to 7 seconds each per person, it will maintain your capacity and believability. Now, when I say per person, I'm not actually asking you to look into the eyes of every individual in the room. That is impossible, okay? Especially when you have a large crowd. But what I'm saying is segment your room, segment your hall. Have, say like in a big hall, have a segment of 3 to 4 segments in that hall, and then you maintain eye contact segment by segment at different people at different times. That is the rule of the game. And when you do that, you are able to establish great confidence both in your listeners and in yourself as the speaker. Eye contact is powerful. The next thing I want to share is the use of gestures to emphasize your points. Now, for one, I gesticulate a lot. I use my hand gestures a great deal. Now, what does it mean? Watch this. If I am giving, for instance, I'm making a presentation and I want to count numbers of things that have been achieved, and maybe I'm giving a pointer to say a certain government or a certain group have been able to deliver on certain number of projects, and I begin to number the projects, the best way to emphasize that subject matter or those points is using hand gestures. For example, now we have seen that a lot of things have been achieved. However, I would just like to point out a few of them. Number one, these organizations have been able to put together a very viable educational system that cannot be denied. Number two, They have also ensured that everyone that enrolls in school is given all the necessary opportunities and provision to finish and to do well in school. Number 3, they have a very robust system of teaching that enables every child perform excellently and compete favorably with children in other schools. Number 4, so you see, what I am doing here, I am emphasizing my point by using gestures. So when I count the numbers, I repeat that number by the use of my hand to further emphasize and buttress the importance of the points that I'm making. So it's important for you to observe this, because when you use gestures, people get to hear your message twice. 1, what you're saying. 2, the hand gestures and the numbering that you're actually doing using your hand. So this is very critical. The third point in speaking confidently, using confident body language, is actually your ability to move around the stage. Now, the stage is yours. When you're speaking on a stage, it's all yours. When you're on a podium, the podium is all yours. Use it. Enjoy the space provided. Oh, yes, I understand there are sticklers who just stand with the podium and stick to their script, stick with the podium. Oh, that's fine. But I recommend you use your stage. The reason is because when you move from one point to the other, you're actually spreading your message from end to end. And your listeners feel more comfortable that they are not left out. So use your stage. Move around the stage. Try to adopt the spirit of showmanship, the spirit of performance, and let people feel your impact. You see, when you stick behind the podium, behind the lectern, as the case may be, or behind whatever is you're using to do your presentation, it kind of sends a signal that you have a bit of stage fright and you're struggling with it. That's why you can't move. But when you move around the stage, it also helps you to ease out the fright. It eases out the excess adrenaline in your system. So you need to learn to move around the stage. It's very powerful. Utilize it. Move. Make your hand gestures, but still move around the stage. Yeah, that's why it's your stage. That's what it is. Use it. And then the fourth point, number 4, that I want to share with you here is try to match your facial expression with what you're saying. Yes, match your facial expression with what you're saying. You see, if people see that you're saying one thing, but your face is expressing another, then they won't believe you. But when you match your facial expression with what you're saying, that is a great way to build confidence both in yourself and in the audience. And most importantly, you make your comments and your statements and presentations a lot more believable. People trust you, they believe you, they know that what you're saying is viably something that can be trusted and held onto, and then it's very powerful. So your facial expression is important. You cannot be speaking against something and you're smiling about it. You cannot be speaking on a very sensitive and touchy matter and you're laughing. No, it's important for you to understand the importance of what you're saying and how your facial expression communicates how much you believe in what you're saying. If you're talking about how bad the system is, your facial expression should say that truly you agree with your own points. If you're smiling, then what you're saying should be something that warrants a smile. These communications are critical. Non-verbal, yes. Body language, yes. But they tell more than what you're saying. You get what we're saying? So it's important that you allow for your expressions to communicate as well as your words. And then number 5, reduce nervous habits. A lot of people are not very conscious of this. There are things you do that build nervousness into your system. And so when you're speaking, you need to reduce the habits that build and culminate into nervousness. Some people actually do, they take alcohol, they drink, they do things that can increase the nervousness in their system. Some people even go ahead discussing things that get them scared or get them worried before they get on stage. It's going to affect you. So everything you know that's going to cause nervousness, reduce it as much as you possibly can. And breathe slowly. Breathe slowly. and steadily. It's very important. It's key because if you don't control your breath, then it's going to hamper your capacity to speak confidently. I learned breath control in the course of my speaking game, and today I can do it so effectively. And in fact, in some of the clients I coach, I take them through the process of breathing, and I tell them, look, this is important because when you learn how to control your breath, then even when stage fright shows up, you'll be able to control it as well. Okay, so learn that. And well, some of you might be asking, why don't you teach us right now? I've said it many times. I'm going to do a video just to show you breath control. It's going to be a full video. We're going to do practice. So when you watch the video, you can learn and practice and practice and practice and practice again until you get it right. Right? And then finally on this, I want to say this very importantly, use your voice aptly. Yes, we're talking about confident body language, but hey, your voice tone is critical. Your voice tone is critical. As you're speaking, observe the voice tone that you use and make sure that your voice tone corresponds with the impact you want to achieve in speaking, right? You notice I'm calmer. I'm taking it nice and slow. I'm slowing down greatly compared to when I started. The reason is I am trying to show you, I'm trying to emphasize to you by my own voice tone what I want to achieve. I want you to get this point. That's why I'm slowing down a bit more. It's very important. Your voice tone is critical. Do you get what we're saying here? Yes. It's beautiful to know these tactics and utilize it very well. Well, guys, I hope that this video helps you improve in your speaking game. And I hope that confident body language, like I've just shared with you, would help you a great deal. However, I want to add a very important note here, that the game of confident building and speaking confidently, it's very, very, very critical. And I have set up a Public Speaking Academy. It's a WhatsApp group for now, and I want you to join that group. Join and learn a lot more. We have free trainings that we run on the group. We also have paid trainings. At the end of the month of April 2022, because you might watch this video after then, there's a training that's going to be happening, and you need to latch in and get that. But you get all the information when you join the group. However, if you check the description of this video, I'm going to put two things there. The link for the joining the group, that's the Public Speaking Academy. And also I'm going to put the link for the training where you can actually buy the training and sign up and be a part of what's going to be happening in the course of the training. The training is actually going to be dealing with storytelling, which is a powerful tool. In case you're watching this video anytime after the training, you can still buy the training, buy the course, and still get in on it. All you need to do is go to my WhatsApp on the homepage of this my channel, click and chat me up on WhatsApp requesting specifically for the training on storytelling, which is a tool for connections, and I will link you up to my portal where the training is hosted. You can still enjoy the benefits of that training. So it's from me to you. It's bye for now. This is Coach Emmanuel Dogba. Thank you for staying tuned to my channel. Next week, I'll bring you more on the subject matter of speaking confidently. For now, it's bye.